Okay, today I'll share with you a topic that some of you think about, but I'm sure it is back of your head, back of your mind. I get quite a number of people who say, "Man, your life is so amazing, so beautiful, so natural." Like, for example, look at all this. Okay, see, I'll just show you. See, look at the back. Nice. Okay, so given the fact that I am staying like in a forest, it's so natural, it's so beautiful. The sunshine, see, I'm in the sun. It's good for health. I'm going for my walks. Now, people are like, this is such a beautiful life. Yeah, which is true. If you compare it to Canada, Russia, let's say some cold country, like where the temperature is minus 20 degrees, okay? It's like you can literally feel the cold weather in your bones. I know it because I was in Dublin, Ireland, where the temperature was minus 4 degrees in the winter. And I can tell you, you can feel the cold, this thing in your bones. You can. It's not a cold like putting on an AC. You actually feel it. You can wear 4-5 sweaters, you'll still feel it. Okay. So okay, fine. So if you compare it that way, life in Thailand is amazing. Okay. And then you get the second group of people who tell me, "Loy, your life is so amazing in Thailand." And when I ask them why, they say, "See, the place where you stay is so cheap. The food that you eat is so cheap. Internet for you is free. Water, electricity is so cheap." And once again, I will agree with you. Yes, you're right. Like for example, in Dubai, I was staying in an apartment in Sharjah, which is like 40 kilometers away from Dubai, the main city. I was paying $15,000 per year for a 1-bedroom apartment. Nothing special. Here, I'm paying $2,500. Imagine, there I was paying $15,000 for a 1-bedroom. Here I'm paying $2,500 for a villa, private villa, 1 year. $15,000, $2,500. Okay. Where in Dubai, I was paying for the internet 500 dirhams, that's $150. Here it's free per month. Great savings. Food, it depends what you eat, but if I would say the cheapest in Dubai, you cannot go below, I'm talking of bare bones minimum, the cheapest. Like they'll give 3 square meals a day in one of these South Indian joints. If you're lucky, where laborers, poor people come, maybe $200, $300 per month. If you live like that here in Thailand, maybe you can live on maybe $2 a month. Okay, sorry, no, what am I saying? $2 a day. Okay, so $300, $6. No, what am I saying? Sorry, $60. $300, $60. Internet, $150. Here free. Water, electricity. There I used to pay close to, sometimes the bill would come to close to, I think, $300 or so or more. Here I pay $20, $30. Okay. Overall, if I were to summarize my life in Dubai versus my life here, I'm paying one tenth the expense. Okay. So if you compare cost, yes, Thailand is, I mean, super cheap, man. Okay, so second area. Now number 3. Now remember, these costs are estimates. And number 3, if you say that freedom. See, I'm walking around with no shirt. Many countries you can't do that. I'm walking. There's hardly any traffic. You can see. There's no traffic. So this is paradise, right? 100%. This is paradise. See. You can see anyone? See here. Can see anyone? Paradise, right? Okay. Plus I'm making YouTube videos. So if you compare that, yes, compared to an employee 9 to 5 who has to get up at 5 in the morning and rush, dress up and have shower, dress up and have coffee and run down, take his car, drive through traffic, corporate stress, and by the time you come back you're exhausted. This is paradise. Okay. And finally, career wise, I'm sitting at home. Lifestyle, you could say lifestyle. Sitting at home. I work whenever I like, get up whenever I like. Clients get in touch with me. I can see my wife 24/7. I'm with my baby 24/7. I can sit, watch a movie. I can work. Independence is there. I can get up whatever time I want. Get up, eat something, go for exercise, make a video. So when you compare all this, it's wow. It's a fantastic life. And then obviously there are other bits which people get tempted with, but they don't talk. Booze is cheap, very cheap. Alcohol is hardly $1-2. I don't know because I don't drink alcohol. Okay, you can get a beer. How much is it? $1 beer. Okay, I'm sure you can't get a $1 beer back home. Good beer. Good beer, I mean, I see people drinking that, they're very happy. Even foreigners. Okay. And women, I mean, how many of you have browsed through sites and Facebook pages and matrimonial sites or partner sites, dating sites, and so, you see this hot, absolutely hot girls who look so petite, who look so small, who look so like an anime, big eyes and slender waist, and they look like a small young girl. The fascination of many men to have young girls. Maybe her age is 20 or 30, but she looks like 16. So many men's fantasy, oh, young girl. And these girls, because of their genetic makeup and all that, they don't put on weight. And they look young and beautiful because of their diet, lifestyle. That is why you see so many old men, having girls who are young enough to be their granddaughters, not only daughters. Okay. You can say, for example, me, with this face and this personality, which I'm an Indian passport holder, which Indian girl would want to marry me? Because the Indian tradition culture is family should be involved, friends should be involved, society. For them, I'm a freak. But here, they have a very open mind. And the girl I married, she hates tattoos, at least before meeting me. Today, it doesn't bother her because I give her a good life. And she told me, I saw through those tattoos and I felt you're a good man. Okay, I'm a good man. And it worked out. We have a 15-16 year age gap. Okay. And yes, she's very, very, very low maintenance. Very low. And I don't mean this in a bad way. She'll not ask me for shopping. She'll not ask me to buy branded stuff. She'll not ask me to buy expensive stuff. She'll not ask me to send money to this, that. She just wants savings for the future. She wants a house. That's it. In fact, her clothes are almost all her clothes second hand. They have a market here where they sell second hand clothes and people buy that. I mean, my life is a blessing, right? So until now, I totally agree with you. And yes, you're right. If this is how you dissected my life, Thailand is a paradise. My life is a paradise. My life is a blessing. But then what is the other side? What is the dark side? What is the dark side to all this? What is the drawback? Is there any drawback? See, the answer to this is, very simply put, they say, when something is too good to be true, it generally is the case. When something is too good to be true, it's generally the case. Like, for example, these online gurus and coaches earn 7-figure income easily, sleep and passive income. Your bank account will multiply. Invest in this, it'll go to the moon. Too good to be true, right? Or someone offers you a job, double or triple your salary. You'll be like, shish, man, this is amazing. Or let's say you meet a girl who's way beyond your pay grade. And you're like, fuck, this girl, blonde, hot, American, falling in love with me. I'm a rickshaw driver or ordinary guy. Yeah, this something, in Hindi they say, dal mein kuch kala hai. That means in the lentil soup there is something black. Might be a stone or something. So here's the drawback, what you need to consider. Now I'll tell you where the problem arises. The problem arises when you see all these influencers or you see these YouTubers. They come out with these videos, amazing videos. Oh, I'm living on $1 a day, and they show you eating the soup and chicken and egg, and oh, it's so cheap, wow. And then they show you, I'm staying at this nice apartment for just $2 a night. Wow, it's so cheap. Free internet. Wow, I go to the gym, free internet. Wow, people are so friendly. Wow, this is a dream come true. I have broken away from the 9 to 5. I'm free. And on top of that, they give you stuff like you can just move with your laptop. Then they show you a MacBook Pro with stickers and say, you remember the digital nomad lifestyle? Wow, sit at the beach. And they show you, actually, even today, you check on Facebook, you'll see a guy sitting with his MacBook Pro with a table, and there is a beach, sandy beach, and people running in a bikini and all that. Some of them they show sitting in a peaceful hut, and they show greenery with their laptop and typing. Okay. And people think, fuck man, this is so peaceful here. Like for example, like this, if I were to show you like this, you'll say, wow, this is so peaceful. This is so beautiful. Now, what you need to keep in mind is, like I say, context. Why is this YouTuber or this influencer showing you all this? Why do people put on Facebook? The reason why they're doing that is to show you, they want to show you they are happy. They want you to feel, shit man, this guy's life is better than mine. They want you to believe, I'm happier, I'm far off better, I'm living the dream. You are living a miserable life. And that is why social media is there, to communicate these messages. Like when you put an Instagram photograph, do you put an ugly one or do you put a nice one? Nice one, right? Do you put one after checking the filters, making the lighting, contrast, the vignettes, the sharpness, the color, and then a nice little tagline, some nice decor, and then you check it, oh, this looks nice, and then you update it. How many of us have done that? Instagram, Facebook, even YouTube. We like to show our lives are better than everyone else because we want to feel good. That sense of self-validation. And then the comments and the like button, oh, they flow, they make you feel special. The reality is simply this. and I'll explain to you. See, right now looking at me, right? Okay. You can feel this is so peaceful. Wow. Agreed? Okay. What you can't feel, what you cannot feel is how hot it is right now. Can you see anybody here? Can you see a single person here? Why nobody is out? Why? There's no population? It's too bloody hot. I can do it because I'm used to it every single day. I was a triathlon runner, marathon runner. So I used to run in the heat of Dubai, which was 48 degrees heat. And my body is accustomed to it. Why do you think people are not doing this? Okay, that's number one. Second one, have you noticed I'm sweating? It is hot, it is salty, it is exhausting, it is humid. You can't see all this. Now, you might say, Aloy, this is part of it. Yes. It's like taking a photograph in the snow and saying, so beautiful. But if you stand outside the whole day, you'll feel miserable, right? You think I'm going to stand here the whole day? You know, the same thing with these photographs of the beach shot. They show you taking photographs on the beach, in nature. You seriously think a guy with an expensive MacBook Pro, which costs $2,000 or $1,000, he will feel so happy that sand is going in, that, water might fall, that, air, humidity and all that would damage the machine, or sand would go in the ports. You think he wants that? You seriously think a digital nomad or someone who has to work sits on the sand in the sun, sweating and typing? Can you do work like that? Try doing that. Take your laptop, go sit on the beach. Who the fuck does that, man? You go on the beach. Okay, foreigners do that to experience the sun because in their country it's only snow. You seriously think they take the office? And then when you see these videos, you see such a beautiful monitor, you see such a clean table, you see such a beautiful room, you see everything so perfect. Tell me, your room looks like that? The reality is, these rooms that these guys sit there, it'll be with cigarette butts, it'll be with tissue paper, it'll be maybe condom wraps, it'll be bloody hair is fallen down, sand is there, dust is there, wrappers of what you ate, all the books are here and there, wires are there, the table is a mess. They never show you all that. Why? Because it looks dirty. It's a mess. Even when I sometimes show a tour, when I do the videos in my room, you think I don't work hard to keep everything in place, look nice, wipe it, remove the dust so it looks nice? Man, check your room right now. Is it perfect for you to take a photograph and share the video? Unless, of course, you clean every day. Nobody shows you the reality, man. Coming to the girls, they say, oh, I'm looking for true love. You seriously think that these girls are so innocent, so childlike, so desperate for you, that they're waiting for you to come? You think they don't have options? You don't think, forget, why should they marry a foreigner? They can get a Thai person, right? Has it ever occurred to you, maybe the girl who is trying to get you has an agenda? You know, I find it so funny when you see a 40, 50 or 60-year-old man, hairy, big belly. His belly is so big, it's hanging. You can't even see his crotch. He can hardly breathe. He doesn't have a neck. He doesn't shave. He's earning bare minimum. And he sees this girl in a bar, prostitute, young girl, who anyway they don't call prostitute, they call bar girl. She comes, hi, how are you? And she's slim, petite. He's 120 kilos, she's only 50 kilos. And she's rubbing his belly and saying, oh, you have a good heart. You're a beautiful man. He's bloody 70 years old, she's 20. You seriously think you hit the jackpot, you found love? I'll tell you, stand aside, hide somewhere, watch from afar. She'll do the same with every guy that comes up. Now, this is not to tell you that all these girls are bad. My wife, gem of a character. And I'm not saying this because she's my wife. She has had 2 serious relationships before me. Both were marriages. And it broke off because they abused with alcohol. So she said, okay, I'll marry a foreigner. And lo and behold, out of all the foreigners who are trying, 70, 80-year-old and 60-year-old, and there were these playboys and all, oh, I love you and all that. Why she fell for me? I didn't say I love you. I didn't say you're beautiful. I didn't say wow. I asked her what was her education, what was she doing, what were her values, what she wanted to do in life. I didn't give her a single compliment at all. I asked her about her parents, and she was surprised. In fact, when I added her on Facebook, I gave her my Facebook, she added me. Immediately after accepting, she was expecting me to say hi and talk to her. I added her. I didn't talk to her for 3 days. She was like, huh? He has added me, but he's not talking to me. She sent me a hi first. And then I talked to her, and she said, you remember me? I said, no. I said, I talked to so many girls. I told her the truth. Talked to so many. You're talking to so many girls. I said, yes, because I'm checking out marriage proposals. I don't know any one of you. So she asked me how many girls you're talking to. I said, I don't have a number, but it's quite a lot. But I'm not having sex with any. I'm not chatting cyber sex. I want to know about marriage. Oh, okay. And then she said, okay, this is me. This is my profile. I said, okay. Nice to meet you. She was shocked. Immediately, I told I proposed to my wife within a few seconds. Immediately asked her, do you want to marry, yes or no? Straight. She said, huh? I said, yes, you are on a marriage site. I want to know, do you want to marry, yes or no? If you don't want to marry, I'm not interested to talk to you. She was like shocked. Now, I just gave you a small example, a real example of my life. Does that mean you can do this? No, your personality is different. And I think that piggybacks to the next point. See, I'm able to make money online. Are you able to do that? And it's not like, oh, Loy, you're making money online. I'll come to Thailand and then I'll start. No, you make money online where you are. Online is like nobody chats with me and says, what is the exact location, and then I'll talk to you. You just chat with me online. Today the world has become a small place. Anyone can chat with anyone. So if you're not able to earn money where you are with your existing conditions, what makes you think you'll be able to earn money here? Now you see my lifestyle. Oh, he puts videos, he chats. My skill set is different. My experiences are different. My expertise is different. How can you assume that my life and your life will be same? And the biggest thing of all, I give you the example of this MacBook Pro guy going to the beach, and okay, they say, oh, you can earn a stress-free life, live on $5 a day, $1 a day, whatever. Okay. Have you asked yourself, suppose that MacBook Pro falls down or is not working or water falls on it? How much money would it take to repair it? Have you asked yourself? Then you have to cough up. In Thailand, maybe they'll charge you a bomb, $1,000. Maybe the iMac was $1,000. Maybe they'll charge you, okay, $100. That's steep, right? Maybe they'll charge you more. Maybe they'll not give you the MacBook Pro for 1 week, 2 weeks. Okay, that's one. Second one, you're assuming that you'll make money. What if the clients that you have run out? What if you don't get business for months? What do you do? Then what? What will you do? Like this COVID pandemic, 2 years, business shut down. What to do? Next one. And this is the biggest question of all. These people are living on $5 a day, $10 a day. Like for example, in India, you get these backpackers, foreigners, who come with a bag. Their entire life is in the bag, a laptop, clothes, and this and that. And they sleep in a bed space, go to another place, bed space, with a fan. For an adventure or a short holiday, it's fine. It's fun. Do you want this to be a career where you're a $10 spending a day person who lives on $10? Do you want to give your family $10? If you have a wife or a girlfriend, both of you will stay with $10? Like, I'll give you my example, me. Today when I earn, almost every day my target is, every day, money for my old age, money for emergency, money for my daughter's future, money for my wife's future. Okay, this is one. Next one, money saved for the house. Okay, we want to buy and construct our own house. Money saved for, just say, I'm not able to work at all, live comfortably. Okay, luxury. Then that is one. Next one, money for her mother, father. Money for her monthly expense. Money for my monthly expense. Money for rent. Money for water, electricity. Money for emergency fund. Just in case my laptop, anything spoils, I have to buy a brand new. Okay. Then move that. Then suppose you want to buy something nice. Okay. Suppose you want to go out to eat something nice. All that is there. So I give you so many boxes. And then obviously the everyday expense. Eat food out, go out, travel, petrol, scooter, rent. You know, you have to rent out a scooter. You think all this you can manage with $10 a day? How many dollars? Tell me. $50? You save $100 per day you earn. And then, have you ever thought, is Thailand, does it have any visa requirements? Are you allowed to work? Do you need to have a license? If you have a license, what are the legal requirements? You have to afford the services of a lawyer. You have to hire the services of an accountant. You need to have employees compulsory, mandatory as per Thai law. You need to pay taxes in Thailand. Have you asked yourself all that? In fact, majority of the idiots who I speak to, they're not even aware how many days visa you get when you arrive. What is the extension process? And after the extension process is over, what do you do next? You don't even know that. What the hell will you know about your life, man? And one final question. One last one. Let's say life doesn't go as per plan. You spend 2 years, 3 years, 5 years. Let's say you are very happy. 5 years. Now you are 20 years old when you started, now you're 25. And you decide, okay, not working out. Now when you go back, you think people will welcome you with open arms? 5 years you're not there. Do you think people will remember you? Do you think you can start off from where you left off, or you have to start from scratch? Do you think there will be more competition? Do you think your experience that you bring, will it be worth it? In fact, you came earning from, let's say, dollars or pounds or whatever, to spending in baht. Now you're going back to the country which you have to pay expenses in dollars and pounds. What do you do? Have you ever thought of the fact that you are going to get older, and as you get older, people stop getting fascinated by you? In fact, this YouTube influencers and these people, they get $1 for every 1,000 views. Even I get $1 for every 1,000 views. How do you survive, man? $1 a day, $1 per video. See, everything looks fancy online, on Instagram, on Facebook, YouTube. I always tell people, take it with a pinch of salt. Don't fall for the stuff that they tell you online. I can assure you, most of it is just for them to show you that their life is better, show you their life is exciting. They'll get plenty of views. I know one guy, He's based here in Samui. He has videos how you can live with $10 a day, $5 a day, how you can live off the grid, $1 a month. He has all these videos. Each video of his is clocking in 1 million views or like that. Okay, he's making maybe $10,000 per video. Now the thing is, how many people are like him? He's only one YouTuber. Yes, there is maybe another 2-3 more, but each one is doing a different thing. But their lives are so different. The number of children that they have are so different. The expenses that they have, they are so different. The talent, the skill, the content. For every successful person, I can give you maybe 10 people who tried and are miserable and are suffering. In fact, let me end with one small example. This is a guy who I personally know. He's from Australia. I met him. Really nice guy. Gem of a human being. Gem. Huh? Australia, he came here. Amazing savings. Huh? Amazing. He didn't have to bother to work for a single day. There is one hotel here. It's called W. It's like an amazing 5-star, I think 5-star property. All the who's who go there. He was staying there. Imagine, he could afford that place. He had his visa, he had his business, everything fine. And he fell in love, got this girl. Now, everything is perfect. He's hardly spending 10% of what he would spend, maybe 20% less what he would spend back home. I met him 5 years ago. Today, however, he's gone back to Australia. Finished. He left. Now, why did he leave? Is it because he doesn't have money? No, he has money. Is it because his girlfriend cheated him? No. They broke up amicably. Is it because he got bored? Could be. I kind of chatted with him. He didn't give me exact specifics. But he, what I could understand from him was, here he doesn't know anyone. Here he doesn't speak the local language. Here he doesn't have friends and relatives. He meets some people in the bar and pub and this and that. But how long will you stay like that? Don't you want to be close to your roots? Your family doesn't mean anything to you? Yes, going to an exotic location is fine. But then after some time, that exoticness, it vanishes, right? Like, for example, the first time I came here in Thailand, the Thai food was so exotic. I was like, wow, prawn soup, milk, curry, and chicken pad thai, and the exotic Thai food. And I was like fascinated, man. Wow, soup and all that, and only $1. Okay. Today, after 5 years, you ask me, Loy, oh, you're dying to eat that food. I'll tell you, I'm just fed up. I don't want to eat Thai food. I want to eat normal food. Being an Indian style food, which I don't get here. That newness, that exotic, that wow. Like this, familiarity breeds contempt. You lose that honeymoon phase. It's over. Today I just want to eat simple food, man. What? Like, you see my videos, you see me walking. First time you'll see, wow, trees and this and that. But after some time you'll like, why? Location is the same, man. Your face is the same. You are the same. Happens to us all, right? You eat a pizza for the first time, a new pizza. Wow. Eat it 2 days in a row. Okay. 3 days, 4 days, 5 days. After the 7th day, you'll be like, yeah, enough, yeah. I don't want this. See, for a holiday, Thailand is a gift. Like they say, gift from gods. Living here, earning here, surviving here is a different ballgame. And don't get carried away with, oh, he spent $1 a day. You are thinking in terms of dollar to baht. You have to think baht to baht. You have to think of living a Thai life in Thailand and thinking of like a Thai person. Don't come with the American or European mindset and think, oh, only $1 here, $2 here, half a dollar there. You're putting a Western template, Western thinking. Doesn't work that way. When I go shopping, I think like a Thai person. Okay, buy two, get one free. Buy two, get two free. Oh, this is 5 baht I'll save. This is 10 baht. Why do you think my wife and I go shopping and maybe we will save only 100 baht in a shopping. 100 baht. Which is what? $3? But if you think like a Thai person, 100 baht is big. You think like a high and mighty European or American, you'll just throw 3 baht here and there. So in a nutshell, what I want to tell you is, if you're thinking of Thailand as a tourist destination, please welcome. It's paradise. But if you're thinking of living here, having a career here, surviving, sustaining here, a job market, stop dreaming. In fact, I can assure you this much. Majority of the Indians, because Indians watch my channel, will not get a single job. And even if you get a job, you'll end up getting lower than what you're getting paid in India. I get so many Indians, oh, I want to come to Thailand and I want to live grid-free and make money. You're stupid, man. I want to make anything. Oh, I want to open a business. You can't run your business in your own home country. You're coming to a foreign country and you think you're going to hit it big time. You know how people are... Forget foreigners. Everyone is suffering. And I'm not talking just because of COVID. Even before COVID, the amount of competition. Just come for a holiday to Bangkok. See how many shops. See how many businesses. Stand there and watch how many people are buying. How much rent is he paying? What is the expense? Your bubble will burst. Like I said, if you are thinking of living like a backpacker, like they say big packer, on $5 or $10 a day, as one of those roadside sitting and begging, and fine, that's okay for you. Short holiday, enjoy life, be with your girl, get jiggy with it, two weeks of humping sex and go back with memories, fine. But living, no? Life, responsibility, there's no country in the world that doesn't have its challenges. Like, one final thing I'll tell you before I conclude. Hey man, when I got hospitalized for food poisoning, okay, hospitalized for food poisoning, I ended up spending $3,000 for one night. 3,000 US dollars. One night of food poisoning. Let that sink in. Anyway, this is what I wanted to share. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Love to hear from you. This is me signing off. Chal mein.